What is up, guys? It is Joe. We're back. We're talking all about the Cats. In today's video, we're talking about K-State basketball, an 89-65 win over New Orleans to start the season off 1-0. What's next? 1-0. If this is your first time on the channel, be sure and hit that subscribe button. It helps out immensely. The point of today's video, we're going to talk about my reactions to the Kansas State basketball game tonight. On one of the most important nights in American history. That's right, we all know it, you all know it. The start of Kansas State's 2024-2025 season. It is seismic. It's the massive event that everybody's watching on TV. There's nothing else that could possibly jump up in front of it, especially not on a night like Election Tuesday. That being said, Kansas State got the job done, man. It was such an exciting game to watch. They started out slow. It took a minute to figure it out. But once they hit that streak of Coach Tang calling a timeout, the boys exploded and they showed what their ability is. And oh my gosh, there's a lot to talk about, and I'm excited to do so today. Quick thing first, K-State football loss. Yeah, whatever, it sucks. We're over it. I got engaged this weekend, so I actually did not have enough time to record a video. Thankfully, we lost. Maybe that's on me, maybe that's karma, but an awesome weekend in my life. I'll have more of an update on that in a couple of days, but for now, the point is just that's why I was kind of out of commission the past couple of days, but we're back, and we're better than ever. The boys are ready to roll in basketball and football, and I'm excited to talk about both. But guys, I have a lot of reaction to this one. I'm going to jump in with my first thing first. Everybody looking at David Gasson, stand up, right hand up, apologize. If you were talking trash on the man, hey, he's a net negative, hey, he can't score offensively, hey, he can't do this, he's this, apologize. We're cool. Just apologize real quick. We're all back on the right train. Surrender to this one. David Gasson's a good basketball player. He's going to be a starter. He's going to play 35-plus minutes. Well, maybe not 35. He'll play 30-plus minutes for the Cats this season, and you're going to like it because that dude can absolutely ball. Had 21 and 15 against New Orleans. Now, the question that many of you would be asking, is New Orleans good, or did David Gasson just have a good night? What was the case? Is he going to stick there? Is it going to happen consistently in the Big 12 once you get to better dudes, bigger dudes, whatever? New Orleans was a damn good rebounding team. I'm not going to dispute that. They had hustle, they had heart, and early on, they looked like a better team than Kansas State, to be perfectly honest with you. Obviously, you got to settle in. Obviously, you're still learning a lot of new faces, new positions, new roles, etc., etc. The point is, DNG can play, folks. 21 and 15. What are we talking about? A double-double to start off the season. Bold prediction already. The boy finishes top 3 in rebounds in the Big 12 Conference this season. Dickinson probably leads the league in rebounding, but give me David Gasson with 15 to start off. That is a damn good start to have in the back pocket. My guy, a dude we talked about a couple weeks ago on the channel. How about Max Jones? The boy can play, folks. The dude looked great. 19 points. He was cashing from 3. 19 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. Max Jones all over the court. And I want to jump back to a press conference on on Monday, so yesterday, I guess 2 days ago at the time you're watching this, where Coach Tang was asked, shout out to my guy, and he asked basically saying, hey, how does Max Jones compare when he played in such a high usage last season to more of a role player complementary piece here? Coach Tang said, you haven't seen Max play. You don't know how he's going to be. And was it kind of snappy? Sure. But that boy knew what he was talking about. Coach Tang said, hey, you haven't seen nothing yet. Max Jones, you'll see what happens. We'll see if he's a high usage guy. He's going to be a high usage guy. Max Jones looked great, led the team in steals, was all over the court defensively, offensively, etc. Had the play of the night on a quick steal and no look behind the back pass to our guy Dave Gasson for a massive flush to set the Bram into a frenzy. Max Jones is going to be a hell of a ball player. I'm claiming it. I claimed it a while back. That's my guy for the upcoming season. I am stoked to watch Max Jones play every week. He's got to be a starter. I'm just going to say that up front. He's going to be a damn good basketball player and a fan favorite very, very quick. If that hasn't been picked up by now, I don't know what will. But Max Jones put on a show, and I'm excited to see that going forward. Third takeaway, Brennan Hausen. Brennan Big Shot Hausen, the Amarillo Assassin, the Manhattan Marksman, White Flame, La Flama Blanca, whatever you want to call him. The white boy that cashes threes from 50 feet out. Whatever you want to call the man. That dude is a shooter, and shooters shoot. End of story. 17 points, 3 boards, and 1 assist on the game. Brennan Hausen is the dude that we've been missing. Not just because he's a cocky white dude that can shoot from 40 feet. He's actually probably a great dude, probably not that cocky. But Brendan, the possession ends here, Hausen. Let the man chuck it up. If there's going to be someone that's going to shoot it 15 times a game, let the kid that's going to go 9 of 15 every contest out there. That dude has the confidence that you want to see from the elite shooters. They compare him all the time to Brady Heslip, a dude who, in my childhood, I watched manically pissed off because he's cashing threes from all over the court. We have that. We have that in the form of Brennan Hausen, and I cannot wait to see him mature. He also looked good offensively, just outside of three-point shooting. Had a couple of quick plays, had some nice dishes, had some nice defensive plays as well. And he talked about it. I'm not just here to be a shooter. I want to be a true 3-level scorer, a guy that can play in multiple facets. Brennan Hausen proved that. He's going to continue to prove that. I'm excited to see what he has in store because we needed a little bit of that. I'm trying to think of a better way, a PG way to describe it, as the F off mentality of the, you know what, man, forget you, dude. I'm shooting this. I don't care what you're saying. I'm the best player on this court. I'm shooting this. K-State didn't have any of that last year. I'll tell you that right now. There was a couple of sporadic instances where Art had it or where Cam had it or TP had it. There wasn't a consistency of, I'm better than you. I'm the best shooter on this court. I'm shooting this ball. It's going in. You saw it multiple times. David Gasson had that in the glass, all over the glass, in the paint, boxing dudes out, jumping over 4 people to grab the board. You saw a little bit of that cocky energy that you want on this ball club. You saw Brennan Hausen do it, shooting from 45 feet out with a dude in his mouth. Doesn't matter, bang, bang, cash, lights out. What are we doing? Then you see Max Jones do it every single possession. That dude is a dog. They have dog DNA. They've got it coded inside them. These dudes are vicious. They're hungry. They have chips on their shoulder, and they're ready to put it towards a common good for a Big 12 championship, for a Big 12 title. Whatever they're focused on, a national championship, Final Four run, whatever it is, you like the cut of this team. You like the intensity of this team, the ferocity of this team. You didn't see it last season. You see it now. And boys, I am over the mountain excited to see it. The next thing we got to talk about, Doug McDaniel's learning to be a point guard, so on and so forth. Coach Tang, I don't want to say he's in the doghouse because I don't think he is. Still played 29 minutes in the opener, played a chunk of minutes this time. I'm recording right after, so I don't have the full breakdown. But Doug still finished with 6 points and 8 assists on the court. Super quick break. If you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, 63% of the people watching this video right now are currently not subscribed to the YouTube channel. And feel free absolutely to ignore this and skip this, whatever the case is. But those of you that are watching right now and are unsubscribed, be sure and consider hitting that subscribe button if you love Kansas State, if you appreciate the channel. It's a great way to support me as I continue to grow on this journey, and it's also incredible to bring more K-State fans in like yourself on a consistent basis to see more of my K-State content. Once again, if you're in that 63% or if you're in the alternative in the 37%, I love and appreciate you. Back to the Cats. The dude's got vision. He can see the entire court. He's got that Keese-type range, and boy, he's quick, man. That dude is not someone you want to put on an island one-on-one. You are not going to stop Doug McDaniel in the open space. That being said, Doug is starting to realize, hey, I get my shots off when other dudes around the court are cooking. Okay, Coleman here, quick lob. David Gasson here, by fall on 3 different people's head, toss it up for the big fella, let him go eat. Bai's an athlete. I don't have a full point on him, but that boy can play as well. The thing that I'm seeing, and I think that you'll see with Doug continue to grow, when he is looking for his teammates, he's going to score. And that's a weird backwards way, but Keese had that. Hey, you're not going to let me score? All right, fine. I'm going to facilitate to everybody. All right, you're going to take away the passes. I'll go score 30 right now. Watch. Doug McDaniel has that. It's just a matter of getting that consistently. And the idea that C.J. Jones is right there alongside him, that's a big deal. C.J. had never questioned if he's going to make the right play or the wrong play. C.J. takes care of the basketball, hits the right guys, had some great feeds in this game, and having multiple point guards that can take care of the ball and you don't have to worry about them on the court at the same time, a la a Max Jones, a C.J. Jones, a la a Doug McDaniel, Max Jones, C.J. Jones, etc. Brennan Hausen. You don't have to worry about these guys turning the basketball over, barring anything crazy. That is such a great thing to prioritize in the transfer portal, and Coach Tang nailed that. Hats off to the man. Final thing, maybe a couple more things, sorry. One of the bigger takeaways that I had, Coleman Hawkins had 5 points, 9 boards, 5 assists. We know he can facilitate. We know he can score. Him rebounding on an elite level is big. That's 9 boards. Your leading rebounder at 15. The dude's dominated the glass. And I know there was times in the first half and the second half where they went through stretches of not getting the rock back, but I think when your best player goes out there and has 5, 9, and 5, it shows that he's a team guy. He doesn't want to have to do everything that's needed of every single second. To score 40 points, we got to win. To do this, we got to win. To do this. Coleman's ready to do the dirty work. Let me grab boards, push it in transition, let my other guys feed it. The same way a point forward type guy would, Coleman Hawkins has that in him. And it's exciting to see, but it's also a thing to say when your best player scores 5 points and you still win by 20 plus, that's a good sign. When the dudes look good, they're facilitating with these. Your best player didn't have to do a ton of stuff realistically outside of, defense, rebounding, shot blocking, whatever the case is, facilitating. These are good signs because this squad's going to keep gelling. They're going to keep getting better. Coleman's going to get more confident in this team, in that jersey, in that stadium, etc. That is a great thing to see. Rapid fire last thing. Thoughts and prayers go out to a Chore. Didn't play in this one. Had some family emergencies going on. He is going to be a top 2 or 3 scorer on this team. I don't doubt that. You shouldn't doubt that. When he's out there too, the ceiling is massive for this team. Do not sleep on that. Final thought here. It worked, folks. Your portal plan worked. Jerome Tang, Dream Dowling, Rodney Perry, all these different guys. Your portal plan worked. You prioritized the right guys because you had 9 turnovers in this contest. Last year, the lowest amount of turnovers was 10 in a single game. K-State had 9 in their first game of the season, their second time technically on the court together. What a beautiful thing. And it's game 1. That's sloppy basketball in a certain sense. The dudes 10 games from now, 15 games from now, think about how much better they're going to continue to get. It worked. You nailed it. It worked. You did it right. Let's go on a run, fellas. We got the dudes, we got the right coaches. Now it's about putting it together every single week and getting better. How do you get better from here? How do you avoid getting complacent? Let's move forward. Let's see what happens. But guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Super quick thing, I'll probably mention it real quick. I'm going to try to lean more into the daily upload model. It's going to take a little bit of time to get that off the ground, but something to watch. I'll explain why here in the next couple of videos as we go forward. But either way, guys, I appreciate all the love and support. And folks, we're in for a beautiful ride this season. It's going to be exciting basketball and a lot of fun. But guys, thanks for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching along. Subscribe if you enjoy the content. If not, no worries. I love and appreciate you, and I'll talk to you next time. Go Cats.